will.i.am is here. It is a pleasure, sir. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, it's an honor to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
I'm still in shock.
I know.
You're here. This is amazing. I've watched you forever, and now you're sitting in front of me. I don't know what to say to you right now. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Taboo was in here yesterday.
He was?
Yeah, he was in here yesterday, and
what's up.
we love him. So Travis now calls him Tab. They're best friends.
Did I overstep the familiarity line?
That's why I call him Tab.
Tab?
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know him a little better than me.
Yeah, but I'm not just going to call him Taboo. It's because, Sade had a song called Sweet as Taboo, so I'm not trying to
That's true. Okay. I never thought of that. But he was so cool. I didn't know he had we have similar interests. He loves wrestling, comic books. He writes a comic book for Marvel. It's just so wild how creative he is. And then I think of you and how creative you are and what those sessions must be like when you guys get together. That must be like fireworks when you're coming up with stuff.
No, we try to just be lasers. But fireworks go all over the place.
Okay. Try to be lasers. What do you mean?
Well, fireworks go all over the place. So you can't really target fireworks. A laser is like precision.
Yeah.
Like you aim it and it's science, more science, being more scientific, being more scientific with your approach.
Can you get real scientific with the approach and the laser focus that you're talking about when it comes to a creative endeavor, with music and art and everything like that?
Yeah. The whole premise of it is to either make sense of noise. That's what music is. And bring an organization to sound. That's science.
So when you come up with a song or a beat or whatever, you can hear it in your head and then you go into the studio and bring exactly that out. Like what's that process like when you have that laser-like focus?
The best way is like when you don't have anything in your head and you're pulling it from the universe. And then you aim where you want it to go. Like, what community do you want it to impact? Do you want to impact first? Or if it's multiple communities, figuring out, the commonality between Brazil and Japan. And one of the things that they have in common is that they say arigato and obrigado. Right? So how does Portuguese and Japanese fit?
Mm-hmm.
These are two totally different sides of the world, two totally different cultures. What can you make that align them both? And they have one thing in common. Their thank you sounds the same.
Wow.
Obrigado and arigato.
And that's the jump-off point for a song?
That's a jump-off point to how to get it adopted.
How to get a song adopted or get it started?
Yeah, we have a song called Let's Go.
I just went right into that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Wow.
You stepped on that
I didn't mean to do that, but that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's the weirdest place you ever got like an inspiration for a song from?
Conversations, just hearing people talk.
Yeah?
Or going to like therapy. And the result of therapy is like a song like Ordinary People that I wrote for John Legend with John Legend. It was originally for Black Eyed Peas, Ordinary People. But that came from, a therapy session.
Wow. Wait, the John Ordinary People, that song was...
That was a Black Eyed Peas song first.
To be sung?
Yeah. And then we rapped the verse.
No way.
Yeah, but it didn't sound right with us. So John wanted it for him, so we gave it to him.
When you're writing a song, as you're going through, you're like, this is a good song, but it's not a good song for us, but it'll be a good song for this person or that person? Or do you have to perform it a few times to realize that this isn't really going to fit what we're trying to do, but it would be perfect for him?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's like tailoring the suit. So how do you get the sound to be tailor-made for you?
You're talking to two guys that shop off the rack.
You shop off the rack.
Man, I mean, I try. Yeah, I wish I could buy like clothes anywhere, I have to go to certain spots, but yeah, that's kind of wild. But isn't that kind of weird, though?
Just so we're clear, the rack for me is the table at Costco.
Yes.
Like there's not even a rack, will.i.am.
It was
There's
thing
just
to
a
him.
flat table when I go to the bottom and I'm looking for the purple the purple stickers.
Whole thing for him buying a suit. So, I mean, doesn't that weird? If you come up with a great song, a hit song, I would want to perform that song. I mean, isn't there like ego involved if you give that song to someone else and that song blows up?
No, that ego is where that's when you get lost. You try to remove all that from your sessions. That's why when it's science, when's the last time you heard of an egotistical scientist? It's not.
I don't think I ever have.
No.
Yeah.
Because the whole premise is solving problems. And when you put yourself before the mission, then you're not going to solve a problem.
So you're as deep as I thought you'd be. You know that?
Oh, I'm a Pisces, bro. Like I'm aquatic. So water sign, we go deep.
See, look, she's pumping her fist back there. Look, I looked right at you.
You just brought in astrology, and Laura just like, whoop.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
Wow.
I'm here. I'm ready to go now.
Cancer signs, we deep, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you a Cancer?
I'm a Cancer.
That's what's up.
On my July 15th.
All right, so
Don't even ask.
yeah, go ahead. What are
I'm
you?
a Gemini. What does that
What
mean?
does that
Oh,
mean?
like Prince and Kanye.
Yes. Oh, well, wait a minute. Is that good or bad?
Prince.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Which one you want?
Prince, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stay there. I'll take the Prince.
What about a Sagittarius?
Sagittarius. My best friend, Apple the App from the Black Eyed Peas, is Sagittarius. Sagittarius are cool.
You're in again. Look at you. Tab, now you're part of the
There we
band.
go.
What about an Aries?
Fergie's in Aries. She's
There
dope.
we go. All right.
Okay. That's it?
I mean, there's a whole
I'm
bunch
just
more.
glad
There's a whole
that I'm
bunch
cool.
more.
That's all I needed to hear.
I like it.
So you grew up here in Los Angeles.
Boyle Heights.
Boyle
Pacific.
Heights.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and Tab from the east side as well.
Tab's from the east side. He's from Rosemead. No disrespect to Rosemead, but that's like, east.
Way
east.
east.
Further east.
Okay.
Not further east. It's not like Pomona East, but it's east. It's the
East
east
of
part
Boyle
of
Heights.
East LA before you get to freaking San Gabriel Valley. Actually, he's more San Gabriel Valley than
He
he
is.
is
Yeah.
East LA.
That's
Okay.
where we hit.
I mean, but you still rep L.A., right?
Oh, I'll rep LA, East LA.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, specifically.
Dodgers,
What
Lakers.
about the Dodgers?
Yeah.
Dodgers all day.
Yeah. Did you watch all the games? Were you able to get to any of the games?
I watched the only game I didn't watch was the last game.
Oh no.
I was on an airplane flying
Oh.
from Panama.
Oh.
Flying from Panama.
Mm.
That's.
What were you doing in
excuse that.
Panama?
A robotics competition, youth robotics. So
Really?
my foundation in LA, we serve over 15,000 students with robotics skill sets. My program is in over 400 schools in partnership with LAUSD. And every year we have like a international global robotics competition. So
Mhm.
it just so happened that, the day of, Game 7,
Yeah.
I was in Panama.
So the program that you're talking about, is it like a STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and math, and there's like a robotics component to it, or is it exclusively robotics?
It's exclusively robotics. It's called First Robotics.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you teach kids how to program these robots, build the robots. What is it exactly?
They program the robots, build the robots, and compete. It's like a sport, robotic sport called First.
How do you win?
Best robot.
Your robot has to complete these missions, like in the game in the field. They have to like either pick up a ball, put it in a basket, climb up a pole.
Oh, okay.
And it's there's a section where the robot has to do it autonomously. But the whole premise, you could be losing, but the whole premise of the competition is called co-opetition. So your team could be losing, and then it's inevitable that somebody's robot will fail. And if the losing team helps the other team fix the robot, then that's like points. And you will outpoint the team that's winning if you were to assist.
If
So,
you help.
yeah, co-opetition.
Co-opetition. I like that.
Do you have those skills? Can you build robots?
I could build robots. I have a lab in my office in down in Hollywood. So we have like computer science lab, AI agent building, teams. I have like a summer school lunch program to give kids free lunch when they're because the family couldn't afford lunch because they were dependent on lunch tickets for breakfast and lunch. So the summer lunch programs really was like a godsend in the 80s and 90s. I was a recipient of Do Good. I was bussed out to Palisades to go to school here in LA. Eric Dickerson had Dickerson Rangers in the 80s. I was a Dickerson Ranger. My uncle, he played professional football. He played for the Falcons and then the Rams.
What's your uncle's name?
His name is Len Kane.
Len Kane. What year?
He played in the 80s with Steve Barkowski and Billy White Shoes.
With the
White
Falcons?
Shoes Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he came to LA in 85, played with Eric Dickerson. He was a tailback. So I love sports growing up, but the do good is just part of my family. My grandmother worked, rest in peace, at City of Hope. My aunt right now still works at the homeless shelter downtown. My other aunt works dispatch at LAPD. My uncle is still the after school sports coach over at the park in Boyle Heights. So my family is like, we the do good cats.
Yeah, I think
Dialed
deep
in.
roots here in the
deep
city of
roots.
Los
Yeah.
Angeles. will.i.am is joining us here on the DeMarco and Trav afternoon show. Musician, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and you just mentioned AI, right? And should we be scared? Should we be optimistic? Like, what is the future of this? That, depending on what you pick up, what you read, who you hear talk about it, it's either going to save humanity or doom us all. Which one should I think about?
That's like sensational. It's not save humanity, doom humanity. I would say the internet, social media, is it good for humanity?
Can be, but not really.
Right. So it'll be some version of that.
Okay.
But we have an opportunity to not let it turn into what social media has done as far as depression, a lot of teen suicide. Like, social media is not good. Right? The business practice is pretty foul. So AI is not bad. It's the business practice that will make it bad. Like, AI is in your phone right now. Like, spell check, that's AI. The filters, that's AI. Search results, that's AI. TikTok, nothing but AI.
Yeah.
The Waymo, a Tesla, those are robots. So we already have some version of that. So if you order something from Amazon right now, that whole processing and delivery, that's AI there. However they sort it out in the call center and in the storage center, that's AI. Mm-hmm. So AI is around us already.
What's your role? Like, what do you guys use? How do you use it? Do you develop it? Do you teach people how to use it? How do you interact with it?
So we build communication, conversational AI that has been deployed in Mercedes vehicles. We have the system called Sound Drive that takes all the sensors from the car, the accelerometers, the gyros, the acceleration, the suspension, the steering wheel, the GPS, the radar, the LiDAR. We aim those sensors at a sound engine so that when the driver drives, they reimagine, remix music simply by driving.
Wow.
So that takes it's not making music.
Yeah.
It's just enhancing, making music a more interactive, lean in, engaging experience rather than a lean back, passive experience.
Were you a good student?
I was that student that raised their hand all the time.
Inquisitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanting to know how things work and everything.
Yeah, I'm the dude that used to break the radio apart and put it back together.
Oh, okay.
I was the guy that broke it apart. I never got it back together. I'd have to hide it.
Because you couldn't, or because you just gave up?
Forgot something and just quit. Just threw it in the trash.
You went back to watching wrestling?
Just gave up on it. Yeah. Absolutely. Fruity Pebbles and wrestling. AI music.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff actually sounds pretty good, but what does that mean for people that actually make music? If you can have AI make music now.
It is what it is. Like, let's replace AI and say Prince, who's like an amazing artist. He played everything, right? Because he was that awesome, did it stop people from wanting to make music?
No.
Nope. Because Michael Jackson was so awesome, did it stop people from wanting to make music?
No.
Okay. Because AI could make music, should it stop people from making music, or should it make people want to make music more?
I hope they want to make more music, yes.
And how? What type of music are they going to make? Music to serve TikTok and be pimped by the algorithm? Because AI is going to do that better than us.
Right.
Therefore, we need to be more improvisational.
Yeah.
We need to do more improv. We need to be more spontaneous. We need to be unpredictable because the AI can predict you.
This is true.
So we need to be more critical thinkers, right? Because it's going to reason. But human beings are not reasonable.
I'm getting the sense that you're not a huge TikTok fan.
TikTok's cool.
Oh,
TikTok's
my
cool.
God.
So I'm gonna show you this video. I'm gonna be
Okay. And I'm dying to know, like, who do you listen to? What music do you listen to when you're driving?
I listen to music I make.
You listen to your music.
Yeah, like what kind of food does a chef eat? A chef eats what he cooked. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Sometimes they swing through McDonald's though too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a vegan.
Okay. Well then, soup plantation.
Soup plant? No, I don't do soup plant. I don't
Yes,
do soup
sir.
plant.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
I don't like the last name.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
with
enough.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
The produce department at
Yes.
the grocery store. Then,
I don't
right?
like
I'm
the
gonna
Masters
share
either.
this video. I'm gonna share this audio from this video.
Okay.
This video is from 15 years ago. 15 years ago, 2010. Okay, so check this out. Wait. God darn it! I need to pay for my YouTube. I got commercials. Right there.
Oh.
All right, check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
You know, I always come with that next.
What is that?
What is that? This right here is the future. I input my voice, high notes, my low notes, then the whole English vocabulary. What you're able to do with that, because of this artificial intelligence, like when it's time to make a new song, I just type in the lyrics, and then this thing sings it, says it, raps it, talks it. This is it.
Wait, that means I don't gotta like rap anymore or something?
I mean, you're still rapping, but
Like,
No.
I mean me physically, like in a vocal booth.
no.
Okay, so you're saying machine can do anything that an artist or a group can do.
Yes. This is what's going to take the P's into 3008. This is the future right here.
We're not just gonna not go to the studio and not sing anything. I mean, it takes the soul out
you
of
can still
it.
go to the studio. It can go to the studio and check out what the machine does.
Yeah, but it's not real, Will.
It is
It's
real.
we're not robots.
Well, nobody's saying robots. All I'm saying,
Seriously.
you guys are
I'll be
taking
back
this
later.
totally
I gotta
wrong. Well, you can't say futuristic and then be afraid of the future.
You're not.
Is that real?
That's 2010.
That's real? That's
This is 2010.
wow.
So why do I want to show that? So there's a guy by the name of Demis. Demis started a company called DeepMind. DeepMind got acquired by Google. Google wrote a paper called The Transformer. The Transformer is the T in GPT. So a lot of the AI that we have today, Demis played a big role in that. In 2013, I met Demis. And when I met him, he talked about this video. Google made it a product. They made the pieces of this and turned it into a product, text to music.
Yeah.
That product is now called Udio, UDIO. So I invested in part of the, what would you call it?
startup?
Advisory
Okay.
configuration of Udio because of these future castings that we did in 2009 and 10. So when we said, I'm so 3008, you're so 2000 and late, we were talking about AI. We were talking about like the whole video.
15 years ago.
The Boom Boom Pow, if you watch that video, Boom Boom Pow is like we are in a machine. The whole album cover is taking Black Eyed Peas, all of our faces, me, Ab Taboo, and it's a green avatar of all of our faces combined to show that the aggregate of all of us is this one thing called the end. The end. E-N-D. The energy never dies because it was the end of the music industry as we knew it. And a whole new digital realm was coming. That launched streaming. And since then, the last most downloaded song when we were purchasing music is I Got a Feeling. That's the last song as far as like the most downloads is I Got a Feeling. Then we switched to streaming. So we called it the end. We were developing augmented reality, artificial intelligence stuff back in 2009, 2006 and 6 turning 7.
Yeah.
I invested in Tesla before they launched the car.
Dude, can you call me before the next thing you invest
man.
in and give me a
I was
heads
thinking
up?
the same thing.
Yeah,
Can I give you my
I
number?
have a feeling you got a Midas touch over there.
Please.
No.
Oh my
There's some
gosh.
things I missed out on.
Okay.
I missed out on some big ones. No, one really big one.
Can you tell us
Can
what
you
it is?
share?
So So after the Tesla investment and then Twitter, before the products launched, and a couple of other ones, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, you need to meet this guy. He's the CEO. They're getting ready to launch their product, and before you launch it, you should. Before they launch it, they have $200K left over in the round, and you have they really want you to be on in this cap table and invest in it." I'm like, "Great, all right, let me meet him." And this is where success can blind you. So at the time, around 2010, or 9, either 9 or 10, we were at our height. And when you're at your height, the hotels, they take care of you, right? Concierge, room service, everything, car service, everything is like, they make you feel the most comfortable, the best luxurious experience. And sometimes that could be bad. In this case, it was the worst. Being pampered and comforted to where it blinds your perspective of what reality is. So I meet the guy and he tells me the product. I'm like, "Oh man, this is cool." He's like, "Y'all got room service?" He's like, "No, we don't got room service." What about concierge? No concierge. What about what about 24-hour, like, calling in and ordering food? No, we don't got that. Wait, you don't got that? But then what are you gonna do? What is anybody gonna do? I don't think people are gonna want to like rent a room and rent somebody's house, bro.
Airbnb.
Yes. So I missed out on that one.
Yeah. Right when you said all the amenities are not there, I'm like,
Airbnb.
That's Airbnb.
Wow.
Man,
yeah, that was a big one.
That's a big swing and miss.
That
But
is-
you hit it on Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay, two things. Your first group with Apple the app was called the App Band.
Yeah.
What's that stand for again?
A Tribe Beyond Our Nation.
Okay, so that was your first group, and you were signed with Eazy-E?
Mm-hmm. At Ruthless.
What year was that?
1992, 3, 4, 5. And then when he passed away, we then started Black Eyed Peas that summer of 95.
Why the name change? I'm just curious.
Because when we signed, we were on Ruthless, but we signed as minors.
Okay.
And when you're in the projects, your mom ain't going to drive. We didn't even have a car, so my mom didn't sign for me. But they own that name, App Band.
Okay.
Something like that in the contract. So just to avoid any conflict, we just called it Black Eyed Peas.
So I want to play something from Tab yesterday.
Are you going to play that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because DeMarco was living in Germany at the time when one of your songs was. What did you say, DeMarco?
I was coaching in Berlin, and everything there is in German. So there was this music video station, and they only played 4 videos in English.
Mm-hmm.
And one was Don't Funk With My Heart.
Yeah.
And it got me through being away from my family. But what I just said sparked this right here. By the way, I have to thank you. You got me through some rough times in Germany. This is when I was coaching over there.
Was it what you gonna do with all that junk?
See?
All that junk inside that.
there were like 4 English videos.
My humps.
You got me through that. Like 4 English videos that played on a loop. It was you guys. I was so happy I could understand something in English.
Oh, man.
But we were before.
I don't even know if that's English, bro. My humps. I don't know. That's
English.
That's not our most shiniest moment as Black Eyed Peas. But hey, it was a song that went out there.
Did you like the song? I like the song.
The song was good, but I have a quick question.
I don't know, bro.
Because you talked about.
So you got DeMarco through his time.
What part of Germany?
Berlin, the most American city in Germany, but still everybody's speaking German.
What years was that?
This was 2004, 2005.
Yeah, we were all up in Germany at the time. We were playing like Dartmouth,
everywhere.
Bern. We were playing Stuttgart. We were playing Dusseldorf. We were playing Hamburg, Frankfurt. We were playing all throughout Germany.
It was you, Destiny's Child, and
50 Cent.
Not 50. It was the rock band Slipknot. And the Gorillas.
Yeah.
The 4 videos on a loop. Yeah, that's all I had.
That's an eclectic mix of artists right there, for sure.
And I still remember you playing the guitar in the video, a red guitar.
Wait, you sure that wasn't Wyclef?
No, that was you. That was you.
Oh yeah. It was a bass. It was the bass.
Yes, I'll never forget. Every morning, there you are again. And one more thing. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and we had to play these videos in the morning to keep her happy. You know, when you have kids.
Sure.
Do you have kids?
No.
Okay, so we have to play these videos. She loved Bruno. She loved you. It was the Sesame Street song you
What
did.
I am is what I'll be. Yeah. I wish I didn't go
She's
to
listening. Can you keep going?
I wish I didn't go to the club the night before that. I didn't know how that was going to be so like impactful. So that night, I'm sleepy on that.
I was going to ask you. You look so tired.
Yeah, I was at the club.
You had a good night the night before?
But wow, has that song, like, seriously, they'll be like, oh my gosh, well, I have a 4-year-old. They love What I Am with Sesame Street. I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that over again. But
I didn't sound like that, did I?
No, not you.
No.
No, but at the end of the video, you do this.
Yeah.
And she would do it. We have endless videos of her doing this with
Yeah.
you. It's so awesome. So, yeah, thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, Sesame Street. Thanks for trusting. Working with Sesame Street was probably the most, like, laser. We went back to the laser. They're like, okay, now the combination of these words means what? Like, they get down to like, hey, and the implications of these of this whole entire sentence is what? We got to make sure that there's no innuendos. There's no. I mean, they're super laser.
Wow.
We brought it full circle back to lasers again.
Back
You
to
know what I'm
laser.
saying?
will.i.am
Yes,
has
sir.
been here. It has been a real pleasure, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much
you guys.
for
Thank
having
you
us
guys.
in here. We love to do it again sometime. Thanks so much for coming by.
Hey, so you used to play sports?
Yes, for the Rams.
Get
Yes.
the F out.
Yes.
Wait,
Won
what
the
years?
Super Bowl in 99.
Wait,
The
what?
greatest show on turf. Yes.
Wait, St. Louis Rams.
St. Louis Rams. Yes.
Dang.
We actually had a defense. I was on it. Yeah.
That's what's up,
yeah.
dude.
Oh, yeah. Are you a football? I hope you're a football fan.
I'm a
You're
football
a Rams
fan
fan.
until I got that concussion. Like, I
Didn't stop DeMarco.
I wanted to play
No.
like pro
Did you play? What position?
tailback.
You were running
Were you
back?
fast?
No, I'm fast.
Yeah.
Fast.
You were running back.
fast. I ran a 4.5 in pads.
Come on, Will.
Come
on, Will.
Ask
4.5 in pads.
Ask
Wait
Ross.
a minute. Come on, man.
Ask Ross, the owner of the Dolphins. I went out and tried out for the Dolphins in 2009.
Get out of
Did
town.
you really?
Real stuff. But I'm fast, bro.
Is there videotape of you running a 4.5
Yeah,
in
yeah,
pads?
yeah, yeah. They call me Willie Zoom.
Did you play in high school?
No, until I got a concussion. Nah, bro. Like
Yeah.
that one hit where I didn't know I was at. Like, nah, I'm cool.
I'll go play
I'm
music.
rapping. I'm a rap.
Go play music.
It's a rap. I'm a rap.
I'm done.
Let's get laser focused on music.
Laser
Let's
focused
go
on
do it.
music.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Real pleasure, Will. Thanks so
yes,
much.
sir.
Yeah. Thank
Nice
you
to meet
All
you.
right, lots more to
Yes.
get to. It's the DeMarco and Trav Afternoon Show on 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's Michelle Smallman from On Sports.